What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. We are on Elemental Rumble Hard Mode, the Ramparts, and let's grind it out. So, starting things off, we got 1000 DU. We are going to do a 10 PDS build, since this is one core map. Now, if you are a solo player, do Life Fruit Fire Shell, just do it. It is going to be the map to grind this week for any solo players out there. Let's go ahead and build it out, though. Let's see. We're going to go with our 10 PDS stack. I think we are going to have some leftovers on this one, so we may be able to throw in a few additional. But we are going to start things off with just the main stack. Something like that, and we'll get a little buff beam action in. And we'll throw down our Boostar. Now, for the Boostar, we're going to put it on this side. That way, if we do put down more PDS, we'll be able to put them right along in here. But let's see. What do we got over here? We've got a fire lane and a flying earth lane. Why don't we go ahead and put our biometric scanner, say something like that, and we'll give it a water aura as well to get that electrocute combo going. We got earth here also. Do the same thing there. Throw these guys down, just something like that. Wow, all we've got is a water flying lane. Or no, there's a water ground lane. I was going to say, holy crap, man. All we got is one water flying lane. Let's just go ahead and do this. And then that is going to leave me up top here. And here we can just, I think we just put it right here. We just split all these lanes. Something along those lines. And that leaves me plenty of leftovers. We got, what, 190 left. So that's not a ton, but it is a little something something. We can throw down some more. Now, of course, you can throw down whatever you want. I am just going to throw down a few more PDS. And let's see, how do we want to do this? We can go, we lose the Werewolf General. Actually, we could do this. Yeah, let's do that instead. We'll change our... Actually, we can just throw another buff beam through. Not even worry about it. Why don't we go like that? That way we still get the Werewolf General. Is that going to be good? I think that'll be fine. And then we'll just slap down one more buff beam here. Yeah, it should work it out. Now we will, let's see. We want to definitely upgrade our Boostar first. The reason being is we are using defense crit chance. So for my personal setup, I don't get enough value to use crit chance unless I upgrade my Boostar first. It's better for me to use controller. If I'm not going to upgrade, since I am going to upgrade, we are going to go ahead and get as much crit damage as we can stacked up on these guys. And let's give it a whirl here. So I'm just going to let it run. We're going to see if we need to boost. May or may not need to boost on this one. And let's just see how it goes here. We got it turtling this map. Well, the downside of turtling any map is it makes the map run slower. However, you know, these one core maps with the PDS, it makes it real easy to do some nice chill turtle builds. And that is what we're going to do here. The only lane I'm super concerned with, I think, is that short lane over here that comes out. We'll have to see how that goes. See, our electrocute is going off. So far, so good in Wave 1. Now, of course, this is just Wave 1 as well. So we will have to see what we want to do. Oh, you know what? We can get a little more crit damage from our diverse mods by just throwing a... using that remainder of that 30 DU. So that'll give me a nice little boost on my Boostar and Buff Beam with the crit damage. So that is good stuff there. Yeah, it's wrecking, but once again, the downside of the turtle is the creepage. Now, I haven't boosted yet, though, which means, I mean, right now I could be AFK. Now, we'll have to see if that holds true through the bosses. But it definitely appears like I could chillax it out on this one. Just blasting them. Very reminiscent of the Lightning Tower in DD1. I like it. I definitely like it. Now, if these blasts chained through to another enemy, oh, they would be all Lightning Tower then, and that would be absolutely glorious. But yeah, it looks like no reason to boost yet. I should have brought my ult in on this one. I'm just, you know, I hate seeing my ult get all the loot is the problem. I don't really want or need any Elemental Rumble armor sets on my ult, yet I keep getting them, so that just stinks. The flyer's all going to get blasted. Worried about those dive bombers. Not going to boost, though, because I do want to see if we'll get through it full AFK. And looking pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and gather up some mana. I am going to do some upgrades, but I think we might be able to go without boosting this one. Now, this comes back around once again to, you know, you get a tremendous damage gain from tower boosting your defenses. So if your set of gear is not quite as dialed in, just boost, and you are going to get through it and absolutely shred things. Let's get our main stack upgraded first. We'll throw some leftovers over there, and just let it fly. So now we'll get some elites in here. So let's see. I think this will hold up just fine. We've got the water lane over there, but most things are dying before it even gets into my little last resort. I put these back a little bit on purpose. Just as it is a fairly large map as far as the length that enemies have to walk. So we do get just a lot of damage in up front. This lane, the enemies are making it over into the scanner and the water aura pretty easily. No boosting needed quite yet. Yeah, I think it's going to shred. It's just going to be dependent on the bosses. Then when the mini bosses roll out, we'll have to see how tanky they are. Of course, doing this run solo, so they're not going to be as meaty as if you were doing it in a group. But additionally, if you're doing it in a group and you've got an Initiate, a Lavamancer, and a Countess, I mean, you're just going to embarrass these poor enemies as they've got no chance of dealing with you. Yeah, everything's just getting nuked. 145 mobs left. Might as well just do a quick round here. Gathering up. Now, I am not boosting, of course, just to show the AFK-ness. Here comes our Orc Water Commander here. But remember, even if you are playing solo, unless you're specifically looking for an AFK experience, if you boost, you're going to kill everything a lot faster. See, it's taking a lot of hits to burn through these mobs. So by boosting, we are going to burn them up much, much quicker. See how this Water Commander fares here. He's stuck back in the pack a little here now. There he comes. Alright, so the Water Commander is in the anti-heal now. So we just have to make sure that we're going to be able to get through it. Looks like no problem. He's still got a long way to walk inside of the anti-heal. So no issue there. And now we can start, probably start upgrading the PDS. Let's go ahead and hit this one too, just to make sure it's jacked. And then now we just load on the power as, you know, once you get your boosts and buffs upgraded, your PDS, getting those upgraded as well, and you're just going to be dishing it out. Absolutely dishing it out. So we got an Orc Commander coming out, or Earth Commander coming out this time. I think the Water Commanders are the only ones that could potentially cause an issue. The Earth Commanders should just get wrecked. He's a big boy, huh? Yeah, he's just going to get slow burned. Of course, if I was buffing, he would get burned much, much quicker. We're getting through him. A little bit of a slow burn. You can see on the mini-map, the enemies just come out in long single-file lines, basically. Which makes for a little bit of a slower running map on a turtle build like this, where the enemies do have a long walk. Well, we're getting through them. The Warboars are a little tanky there, but they're burning off. What do we got coming on over this side? Everything's just getting slapped. Pretty much as soon as it gets into the scanner range, it's nuke mode, and we just start burning them down. Alright, so we did get another Water Commander. 1.8 billion health this time. We might have to tower boost on the later waves. Get into that anti-heal. There we go. And yeah, once again, he's still got a long, long way to walk, so he's not going to be able to make it out of the anti-heal to get healed up through anything. And just the final push. 50 more mobs. Lots of flyers. When the ground is all packed up with ground mobs and you've got flyers above, then of course it's a little bit of area of concern, but let's see if we can get these kobolds burned out. Not gonna do anything. Not gonna assist. The dive bombers will do dive bomber things, of course, so. I think we're probably to a pretty good point, but you know what? In fact, let's just do it. Let's just start the wave. We'll upgrade it as the wave's running here. Just doing kind of even upgrades. I think for the last wave, I'll just spam it in somewhere, but for these, we'll do pretty even upgrades here. Just to get a little bit more juice. Fire Commander this time. Oh, the Fire Commander made it all the way down. He's going to have to burn quicker than that. Right there we go. Alright, Fire Commander down. Go ahead and get a repair on that boost too. Gonna keep spamming them in here. Man, we'll have to wait it out now. 150 more mobs. Pretty smooth sailing overall, though. Another water commander. All water elites this time. There's a captain as well. We need to get some more shots going on the captain here. There we go. Gets a little closer and gets in range of the other side. And then, you know, when all of the PDS starts hitting them, it's just burn mode then. Definitely would not choose this map as my grinder. You know, obviously we've got the Life Root Forest bugged mob issue this week. However, even if we didn't have that issue, this map just takes too long to run. Assuming you're turtle building, of course. Alright, not gonna run around and collect up all the mana here. We'll just slap some upgrades in. And call it good there. And final wave. Water Commander coming out early in this one. Everything's definitely just getting shredded. Yeah, they're getting burned up. $190 mobs left. Poor little initiate. She only does one thing real well. And I'm not doing the one thing. But definitely get yourself a Tower Booster Initiate if you have not already. They're just absolutely incredible. Fire Mage rolling out. That will be a slow walker, but should just get destroyed. Still 100 mobs left, though. It's a slow burn. Like I said, this one, the main reason not to do this map, as far as grinding it, would be just the runtime is so terrible. Being a one-core map, it is super, super easy to do. But it just takes forever to run the map, so... That fire commander is still not in range yet. It looks like it's starting to come into range now. It's way in the back of the pack. I think that fire commander may have made it in closer than anything, which is kind of a surprise. I mean, it still had a long way to go and was well inside of the scanner still, so not a threat really, but I think it made it further along than anything. So let's take a look. This is 21 maps on this week so far. I did grind out some Life-Root Forest and watched a little Netflix last night. But in 21 maps, I have not gotten a single armor drop. I got the guaranteed drop for completing the weekly, of course. But yeah, I have not gotten a single armor drop on the 21 so far. But anyway, that will get it for now. That was the Ramparts on hard. Thanks a ton for watching. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all soon. Take it easy.